Escape the Enfield Horror, Newlyweds Nightmare. In the quiet town of Enfield, Illinois, something dark lurks in the shadows. Eerie music sets the tone as the camera pans across desolate streets. A voiceover whispers chillingly, "In the quiet town of Enfield, Illinois, something dark lurks in the shadows." The scene shifts to a deserted street under a moonlit sky. A solitary man walks briskly, his footsteps echoing in the silence. Unknown to him, the camera reveals a sinister creature lurking, its presence almost palpable in the night. Without warning, the creature lunges, revealing its horrifying form: 3 legs, short arms, and grayish skin. The man's scream pierces the night as the creature attacks, showcasing its terrifying features in a quick, ghastly encounter. Cut to a car driving on a lonely road. Inside, newlyweds Emily and Jack are returning from their honeymoon. Their laughter fills the car, a stark contrast to the foreboding atmosphere outside, setting the stage for the unfolding terror. Emily's smile fades as she notices odd noises and fleeting shadows by the roadside. She glances nervously at Jack, who reassures her with a chuckle, dismissing her fears as mere imagination. But a sense of unease lingers. Emily begins to notice strange occurrences around them. Odd noises seem to follow their car, and fleeting shadows dart across the road. She feels a growing sense of unease, sensing something unnatural lurking just beyond the reach of their headlights. Jack tries to calm Emily, attributing her fears to the darkness and their long journey. He reassures her that it's just her imagination playing tricks. Despite his comforting words, a sense of dread continues to gnaw at Emily's mind. Suddenly, the car engine stutters and dies, leaving them stranded in the middle of nowhere. Jack attempts to restart the car, but it refuses to budge. The silence around them becomes oppressive, heightening the tension and fear within the vehicle. Emily steps out of the car and is struck by an eerie sight. Strange footprints with 3 toes mark the ground near the vehicle. The prints are unlike anything she's ever seen, deepening her anxiety and confirming her worst suspicions. In a flash of terror, the creature appears in their headlights, its grotesque form illuminated briefly before it vanishes into the darkness. Panic overwhelms them as Jack frantically tries to restart the car, but desperation sets in as it remains unresponsive. They decide to walk to the nearest town for help, feeling the weight of the eerie silence around them. The dense forest looms on either side of the road, casting long shadows that seem to whisper secrets of unseen dangers lurking nearby. As they walk, the rustling of leaves becomes more pronounced, and they realize they are not alone. Panic sets in when they hear heavy footsteps behind them, quickening their pace while trying to remain calm and silent. Jack shines a flashlight into the trees, desperately searching for the source of the noise. The beam catches a glimpse of the creature's grotesque form, its 3 legs and short arms moving unnaturally fast, sending chills down their spines. They sprint through the darkness, adrenaline pumping, as the creature's growls grow louder. Breathless and terrified, they spot an abandoned cabin and rush inside, hoping the flimsy walls will provide some protection from the relentless pursuit. Inside the cabin, they barricade the doors and windows with whatever they can find. The creature's noises grow louder, echoing through the night, shaking the walls as it tries to break in. Their hearts race, knowing they are running out of time. Inside the dimly lit cabin, Emily and Jack frantically barricade the doors and windows, piling furniture against the entrances. The creature's eerie noises grow louder outside, its menacing presence palpable. Fear tightens their grip as they brace for the worst. The walls of the old cabin shake violently as the creature relentlessly tries to break in. Each thud sends shivers down their spines. The couple clings to each other, their hearts pounding, knowing they must find a way to survive. In a desperate search, Jack discovers a rusty old shotgun hidden under some debris. He checks it quickly, praying it still works. Emily grabs a makeshift weapon, her resolve hardening. They prepare to face the imminent threat head-on. With a deafening crash, the creature breaks through the door. Jack fires the shotgun, the blast echoing through the cabin. Emily swings her weapon fiercely. The battle is intense, their fear fueling their determination. Every second counts as they fight for their lives. After a fierce struggle, the creature finally retreats, its monstrous form disappearing into the shadows. The couple, breathless and terrified, shares a moment of silence. Relief washes over them, but the trauma of the encounter leaves them shaken. The creature retreats, leaving the couple breathless and terrified. Silence fills the air, broken only by their ragged breaths. Emily clutches Jack's hand, both trembling from the harrowing encounter. Relief washes over them, but fear still lingers. As dawn's early light breaks, the couple sees the creature vanish into the woods. Their relief is palpable, yet they remain cautious. Unsure if it will return, they decide to leave the cabin and make their way to safety. They reach a nearby town, exhausted and disheveled. Desperate for help, they locate the police station. Emily and Jack, still shaken, recount their terrifying ordeal to the officers, hoping someone will believe their incredible story. The police listen, but remain skeptical. Despite their doubts, they agree to investigate the area. Emily and Jack feel a mix of frustration and hope, needing validation for their nightmarish experience and reassurance for their safety. Finally, the couple returns home, their ordeal etched into their minds. Though still shaken, they find solace in their familiar surroundings. They vow to never return to Enfield, determined to leave the horrors of that night behind them forever. Emily and Jack finally returned home, their faces etched with the terror they had endured. The comfort of familiarity did little to erase the haunting memories of their night in Enfield. They clung to each other, grateful to be alive. News reports soon buzzed with accounts of mysterious creature sightings in Enfield. Local authorities remained skeptical, but the stories persisted, sparking fear and fascination among the residents. The couple watched, feeling a mix of validation and lingering dread. Emily and Jack reflected on their harrowing experience, the vivid memories replaying in their minds. They knew they would never forget the terror they faced. Their bond strengthened. They vowed never to return to the eerie town of Enfield. The Illinois Enfield Horror remains shrouded in mystery, an enigma lurking in the shadows. Despite the couple's escape, the creature's presence is a chilling reminder of the unknown dangers that may still reside in the quiet town. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this spine-tingling tale, please like, comment, and subscribe to Manor of Mystery. Stay tuned for more chilling stories that will keep you on the edge of your seat. Emily and Jack's return home is a somber one. They are visibly shaken, their minds replaying the terrifying events. Their once bright and carefree demeanor is now replaced with a deep sense of fear and uncertainty that shadows their every move. The couple's nights are restless, haunted by the creature's horrifying visage. Despite being miles away from Enfield, the lingering dread remains. Every creak and whisper in their home now feels like a potential threat, a reminder of their harrowing ordeal.